Hello. So today I want to talk about a matter that is universal to almost all of us, and it's the feeling of not being good enough, not being worthy. And it's something that comes up every time with the work that I do individually, or in conversations with people where the topics go a bit deeper. I don't think I remember one person that doesn't have this feeling that they are not good enough, and it's a problem because it's running us in the background, and it's sad. I see these beautiful, talented, smart people that are really successful in life and wonderful to be around, but they don't feel good enough, and it makes you wonder what even is good enough. What are we trying to be good enough for? And then when you start thinking about those, what is it that we want to be good enough for? Is it to be accepted, to be loved, to be worthy of success? What is it that we want to be good enough for? When you start thinking about it like this, then you come to the underlying beliefs that are unique for each person based on what they have accumulated from their childhood and sometimes later on as well, but mostly from their childhood. If deep down we believe that we are not good enough, if we don't work enough, if we are not good enough at the work we do, or we don't put in enough hours or effort, then this type of condition on worthiness result in us exhausting ourselves to the point of sometimes burnout even. I had this one. And we have then troubles being actually just being, not doing anything, just relaxing without needing that we need to be productive, or seeing that, okay, if I do nothing now for 2 hours, then I will have this whole list of things that I need to still do. And of course, then for the 2 hours, I can't relax because I know what I will need to do later than that I could be doing now. Sometimes this goes even to extremes of not being able to enjoy our time, even if we go to a vacation or something. I didn't have it this extreme, but I know a bunch of people that do have it to this extreme, that they always feel like they need to be working and performing, basically. Then another one is if you equate your like outside appearance to how worthy you are. I had this one as well. And the problem is that if you put in a lot of effort into how you look, and then sometimes you can't or you don't have time, then you will just feel like shit how you usually look. And it's never the answer, the solution to improve how we look, but to take a look at what we are equating how we look with. So even if you resolve those issues, you can still work, you can still put in the effort to look good, but it won't be from this fear, from this need to look perfect, otherwise you are not worthy to even be seen or loved or accepted. And we could probably find like 20 conditions what we equate our worth with. And the thing I want to talk about is not the exact nuances, but what we can do to actually release that, because we can release it. So if you look at a child, like a few years old child, he doesn't know yet that he should look perfect or beautiful in order to be loved by parents. He can have like messy hair, snot coming out of the nose, like chocolate everywhere. He can be like as disgusting as he wants with all of the things he has on the face. But of course we love him. even the non-parents, when you see a child that just has a relaxed smile on his face, even if he's all snotty, you still smile. You don't think like, oh, this little guy is not worthy of anyone's love, he will just be abandoned on the street now. No, of course not. And it's funny because we think that we need to know everything, we need to be super smart, better than everyone else in order to be accepted and loved, but at the same time, we don't think about it usually, but if you look at the same child, you can still see him snotty. But what does he know really? He knows how to enjoy life. He doesn't know much else. I mean, he understands more than we think they do. But in terms of like knowledge or being able to do some specific hard jobs or anything, of course he doesn't know it yet. He was born just a few years ago. But still, is he, because of that, any less lovable, any less worthy of everything he has? Of course not. Of course he isn't. And that's the thing, no matter how we look like, no matter what we do, what we know, what we give, because some people equate their worthiness of receiving love by how much they give. If they don't give enough, they don't feel like they deserve getting it more back. But every time you try to do this unconsciously, try to catch yourself. We will do EFT tapping on the end of this video, but even when those thoughts arrive, that you see, oh, maybe I'm pushing myself too much here. Maybe I'm again equating my word with something, conditioning it. Just see this naughty child that doesn't know everything and is just running in the mud, just jumping in the muddy like puddles, and smile at him and recognize yourself in him and see, oh, okay, right, yeah, I don't need to be so perfect. I am deserving of being accepted and loved, even in this version when I don't feel good enough for my adult perfect standards. And from those, it sounds like it's a small thing, but from those beliefs that we are not enough, it goes into a bunch of directions that come up with problems. If we talk about chakra imbalances, this would be another long video. But basically it results in many health issues. For example, perfectionism comes up a lot, and perfectionism often results in having headaches, sometimes having pain in the chest, sometimes having problems connected to the heart. And it's because we are too critical of ourselves, because the heart chakra is connected to our self-acceptance, no matter what we are doing, just self-acceptance as we are. And if instead of accepting ourselves, we are doing the opposite, so criticizing ourselves, we are basically blocking the chakra, the heart chakra, with what we are thinking. So with what is going in our mind, it's affecting how the energy center, the body, is behaving. And those beliefs then basically run us in the background without us even realizing, affecting how we live, how we work, how we love, how we function in relationships, how we are able to receive and give love. But anyway, yes, we can release this. And please move on to tapping with me. Because there are many ways that you can resolve those, but tapping, in my experience, is by far the easiest, most effective and fastest way. It's just a few minutes of tapping on your meridian points, and the result is like crazy. Crazy. It's like working for years on something. So it doesn't cost you anything. If what I talked before you relate to, please just try. Just give this couple of minutes more. to tapping on your body, even though you might think you look stupid. It's not stupid. Okay, let's go. And basically what we are doing, if you don't know tapping, we are tapping on meridians, and with this we are creating a vibration. And meridians run through our whole body. There are multiple ones, and they are connected to our energy centers, chakras. And because they run through the whole body, they are connected to where we actually have stored the memories, the beliefs, and the emotions connected to what we believe and is limiting us. And we basically stir them up. We tap, we create a vibration that goes through the body, and it wakes that feeling up. And by waking it up, you can release it. So if emotions come up, if sometimes when you tap on something painful, anger or sadness, even tears can come up, and that's great. Just let it come through, and by that you are releasing it. And then on the end, we overwrite it with more helpful confirmations that we are worthy. So let's do it now. Even though I often feel like that I'm not good enough, that I'm not worthy of what, I'm not even sure. I just feel like I am not worthy, I am not good enough. And maybe this feeling is causing me to tense up somewhere in the body. If it does, just try to feel where you are tensing up. Is it in the heart? Is it in the stomach? Because where you are tensing up is probably connected to what your beliefs are in the background. So maybe it is that you require too much of yourself. Maybe you think that you need to be perfect in order to be accepted, to be loved, to be worthy of success. Even though I feel like I always need to perform, even though I feel like I always need to do more than others, I need to do everything perfectly and to have perfect results. I'm not trying to accept myself as I am, even when I am not perfect. Even if I fail, even if I don't do enough, even if I don't do what I wanted to do in a quality I expect of myself. And maybe this is hard for me, maybe it's hard for me not to overperform, let alone underperform. And I'm now trying to imagine myself underperforming at something. And I can feel my resistance. Maybe I even want to stop tapping, because I don't want to underperform. I won't allow myself to underperform. I can't underperform. I need to always be perfect. I need to look perfect. I need to prove that I'm worthy of what I have. And this feeling that is preventing me from ever relaxing at work is maybe too strong for me to just release it, for me to just say, no, I won't have it anymore. And maybe I'm conditioning it from something that happened in the childhood. Maybe my parents, or one of my parents, grandparents, whoever had a big impact on me in my childhood. Maybe they were too strict with me. Maybe they expected perfection in some area of my life. It could be grades, it could be house chores, it could be something else. Each of us has their own individual story, and only you can know what you have in the background of this. But whatever you do have, just allow it to surface now. Just allow yourself to see what is conditioning your world, what you believe about yourself that is not letting you feel worthy, feel good enough, without doing this, without being perfect at this, whatever comes up. And now let's move to another one that is very, very common as well. And this is overgiving. Even though I feel like I should always give more than the other person is giving me, in order to be able to receive, accept what they're giving me, even though I feel like I am not worthy of receiving love if I don't give more beforehand. I am now trying to accept myself, accept and love myself fully and completely as I am, and open to receiving. I am now deciding that I want to open to receiving love from others, no matter what I do. But most importantly, I am now deciding to open myself to accepting and loving myself. Because if I love and accept myself as I am, if I truly accept and love myself as I am, then all those conditions connected to how much I should be giving, how I should look, how much effort I should be giving into my appearance, work, others. If I can release all this, still do them when I want to, but release the feeling that I need to do them in order to be loved. If I can release all this and give myself the acceptance and love I am trying to get from others, I get a sense that this would be very freeing for me. I can sense a glimpse of the freedom this would give me. And at this glimpse of the freedom I could get with this, I can feel myself relaxing, releasing a part of what is blocking me from getting it. And with every breath out, I release more of it. I'm deciding to release my conditions of worthiness. And I can feel the freedom that this will give me, even more now. Maybe I feel something in my heart. Maybe I can already feel more love for me, more acceptance for myself. Just by doing this. And remember, even if you do not feel anything yet, this process takes up to 4 days to integrate. So maybe you won't feel anything yet, but after the next days, you might notice that you are criticizing yourself less, that you are maybe more calm, not just now, not just as an affirmation, but in my actual life, in my actual daily experiences. I am now choosing to be kinder to myself, to be more accepting, of my failures, of when I feel that I'm not performing enough, not giving enough, not being productive enough, not being good looking enough. And I am now deciding that even though maybe I don't feel yet that I can fully give this to myself, maybe I still do feel like I need this validation, confirmations, love from others. I am still deciding that I will do the best as I can in my everyday life, of stopping when I notice spiraling down the criticism of myself, taking a deep breath and telling myself, it's okay. It's okay. You are doing good enough. You are good enough. You are pretty enough. You are worthy. You are worthy of acceptance. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of all the success. You are worthy, and I accept you, and I love you. I hope this helps you a lot. See you in the next video.